Let's be real. True power in a relationship isn't about making perfect moments or grand gestures. Holidays like Valentine's Day don't fix broken relationships. They just show the cracks you've been ignoring. The pressure to show love on just one day often makes people face what's really wrong. If you feel like you have to prove your love with big gestures, it usually means something deeper is missing. Valentine's Day doesn't cause problems. It just rips off the bandage and makes you face reality. Think of your relationship like a car. Usually it runs smoothly, but when a special day comes, the road suddenly gets bumpy. If it's already breaking down, a steep hill like Valentine's Day will completely wreck it. Small cracks can easily turn into big problems. Holidays with a lot of pressure are like stress tests. Feelings that were usually hidden can all burst out at once. These days don't create new problems, but they make it so you can't ignore the old ones anymore. Your complaints about each other start to show. Suddenly, every gesture is carefully checked as proof of love, and the day turns into a trial instead of a celebration. Every gift, every word becomes a test. The focus shifts from real connection to outward showing off. And the true meaning of the relationship disappears. There's a lot more acting for others to see. But strong couples don't need holidays to prove their relationship. They already feel enough happiness in the small, everyday moments. For them, it's just another day. They trust and respect each other, even when it's not a special occasion. On the other hand, in a shaky relationship, that pressure shows the emptiness, and all the pretense crumbles. It's the moment when the real truth comes out. Psychologists call this the catalyst effect. Valentine's Day doesn't cause breakups, it just speeds them up. This holiday makes everything that's already there much bigger. Doubts, complaints, or for strong couples, a real connection. In a shaky relationship, the pressure to show off feels fake, and the easiest way out is to end the relationship. For strong couples, that stress can actually bring them closer and make their bond stronger. Valentine's Day is neutral. It just turns up the volume on the truth. If your relationship is solid, it's just a small inconvenience. If your relationship is shaky, it becomes the strong wind that breaks it apart. You can't fix emotional problems with material solutions. Heartache is never healed by gifts or expensive things. Fancy actions might give temporary comfort, but the real problems are still there. No gift or grand gesture can heal a broken connection. Without real communication and understanding, no matter how many gifts you give, they'll just feel empty. Grand gestures are just distractions, emotional band-aids that cover deeper wounds. Just making things look pretty on the outside doesn't make the pain inside go away. When everyday connection disappears, people try to make up for it with flashy actions, but that never lasts. True closeness comes from small acts of care and steady conversation. Valentine's Day encourages this wrong idea, making people believe they can fix everything with one gesture. But reality is different. The cycle of disappointment just gets bigger. Gestures replace real closeness, and nothing changes. The distance in your hearts can't be closed with gifts. You can't solve relationship problems with money. You need honest talks and effort. In the end, real change starts with wanting to understand each other. Social media has turned Valentine's Day into a worldwide competition. Now everyone's daily life is a stage, and everyone is watching each other. Now it's not just about being happy, but about looking happy, which has become more and more important. Relationships become content, and gestures become photo ops for approval. There are many times when showing off matters more than being real. Constant comparison creates a harmful pattern, making people doubt their own relationships. We start to measure love by its Instagram value, and how it actually feels becomes less important. These outside pressures lead to unhappiness and worry, and push people to show off instead of connecting. A relationship based on getting approval is just an empty shell. In the end, real feelings get further and further away. What separates couples who get through Valentine's Day from those who break up? It's emotional self-control. It's the ability to feel disappointment or anger without reacting impulsively. It means taking a deep breath and thinking before you act. Keeping your frame means not letting outside events control how you feel. An impulsive breakup is a failure of frame. It's a decision made in a moment of stress, not clarity. Emotional self-control lets you handle disappointment, your partner's mood, and the pressure from social media calmly. That calm steadiness is one of the most attractive qualities you can bring to a relationship. The foundation of a strong relationship is internal validation. True security doesn't come from outside opinions or what others think, but from respecting and accepting yourself. It's knowing that your worth isn't tied to your partner's approval or what the public thinks. Internal validation comes from the courage to accept yourself as you are. When you start with internal validation, special days like Valentine's Day are no longer a test, but just another normal, precious day. True love isn't built on grand gestures or social media posts, but on small, consistent actions. Small acts of kindness and everyday warmth for each other make the relationship deeper. A relationship rich in daily connection doesn't need holidays for validation. Every moment spent together is already precious enough. Set your own standards, communicate your needs, and be ready to walk away from anything that messes with your peace. Respecting yourself is the start of a healthy relationship. Build a real partnership, not just something to show off. The moments you share your true feelings are the most valuable. That's the kind of love worth celebrating. Love that comes from internal validation doesn't change over time. Any day of the year, every day can be a day to celebrate love.